Why is the flash on? What's up, Audacious Army? How are y'all doing? So today's video is going to be about how not to be an emotional zombie. First of all, let's define an emotional zombie. An emotional zombie is someone who's walking around pretending like they don't care about anything or anyone. An emotional zombie is that person who's like, anybody can get cut off. I don't care about nothing. I don't even like my own family. I'm so unbothered. Blah, 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 blah. An emotional zombie is someone who has taken their sensitivity and emotional power and numbed it to be someone who just doesn't care about anything or anyone at all, and who doesn't fight for the people, the relationships, and the things that they deserve in life. Half the time, y'all don't even know that y'all are being emotional zombies. So let's tune in. Hey team, the other camera was having some memory issues, so we had to switch to a lower quality, but we still gonna get the job done. And let's just jump right into the first 3 steps you can take towards 3 steps you can take to stop being an emotional zombie. Okay. Number 1. I actually learned this from a very special person in my life. It is to treat people accordingly. So you have a bunch of love to give and support to give, and you're just giving it out so freely that you give it out to the wrong people, then you feel unappreciated and you're like, F everybody. I'm not doing anything for anyone else. Hashtag I love myself. Hashtag I'm putting myself first now. When you could simply learn how to treat people accordingly. You have some friends and family members who are only good for going out to party. Don't be giving them all of your time and attention and emotional support when you know you're not going to get anything back in return. That's not smart. Those friends who like to party and have fun with, you don't have to cut them off because they didn't return your support. You can simply only call them or only talk to them when you want to party and have fun. You don't talk business with them. You don't talk your relationship with them, because those aren't the type of friends and family that you talk those topics with. Now, let's jump to the friends and family that you do talk those topics with. Some friends and family are very emotionally supportive, and you probably dump all your emotional problems on them. My man did this, and this happened at work, and this, that. Make sure that you're also giving them that time and attention. And since you've already cut out the people who are only good for partying, you should have the time and attention to return the support. Also, another thing that I want to talk about with treating people accordingly is environment. This is something that I had to learn recently, because I'm at work and I'm just being like the operations princess, just helping people, giving out love and emotional support. And then they got used to that. And then when I changed, they got angry, and it seemed like, Akia, why are you acting so different? I used to be able to just dump all my things on you, and now you have an attitude. When I should have been following rule number 1, treat people accordingly. When you're at work and you're at work to work. It's okay to have friends. It's okay to talk to people. Always put the business first, though. Always put the business first, because if your bills got to get paid, if your hair got to get done, you got to make sure that fun with people who may be temporary don't get in the way of that. You're not talking all your business at work. If someone is that cool, talk that business at home and learn which category to put that person into. But don't talk it at work. Number two, on how to stop becoming an emotional zombie, I would say is to nourish yourself emotionally. You have to love on yourself. You have to. Because when you love on yourself, it makes others want to love on you. This is a theory that's been tested by many. And loving yourself is going to look differently depending on who you are. For an example, loving myself includes making sure that I'm always in a little hot bubble bath every night after work. A bubble bath. Then I caress my body with lotions because I know that my love language is touch. Y'all, my phone just popped out. They really don't want y'all to get this game. So I was saying you have to nourish yourself emotionally. Learn and understand your love language. You know, some books that can help. I'll list them at the end. And then start practicing it on yourself. My example, y'all already saw. My example was 2 forms of my love language is quality time and touch. So I make sure that I spend that quality time with myself at the end of every night and at the beginning of every morning. And I make sure that I'm always, you know, touching myself gently when I'm applying lotion, or you know, if I hit my elbow, I'm not going to be like, ouch, what the heck? I'm going to be like, you know, soothe myself. Now, the last and final step of today is care about your own feelings. Care about your own feelings. How can you respect another man or a woman, a friend, mom, or dad to care about your feelings when you don't even care and respect them yourself? Let me give you an example. Don't call yourself stupid for having emotions. I know a lot of people who, you know, they'll react to what someone else said or did to them, and they'll feel like, oh, I'm so stupid for crying about that, or I'm so stupid for caring about that person this much. Actually, it's human. 1, you be stupid to pretend like you don't care. 2, because that's only gonna hurt yourself and validate them for hurting you. 3, I mean, emotions are powerful, especially when you know how to use them. Ooh. A lot of people are very manipulative. You'll find that people know what they're doing to you, and when you bring it up to them, they get loud or they get offended. Chances are they just don't want to address it. They want to make you feel like you're doing too much so that you can shut down and not address them again and be all ratchet on the inside, and respecting them enough to not bring that to them even though you're feeling that because of them. So a way to block all of that and send it back, return it all to its sender, is to care about your own feelings. 1, you acknowledge them. I feel sad. I feel happy. I feel whatever you feel, label it, give it a title. Then you figure out, why do I feel this way? I feel this way because I've given this and I didn't get this. I feel this way because that situation made me feel unappreciated. You know, just analyze it. Why do you feel that way? Last step, what can I do to either A, use these feelings and these emotions to my advantage? Should I pour it into some art? Because I'm telling you, when I'm in my feelings, I start turning it into art, turning that pain into art, into work, into something that's going to benefit me. Or maybe you're someone who likes to take revenge. Not all revenge has to deal with hurting people. You can get revenge by building yourself up, taking that angry energy and making yourself a better person than that person has met. And that's the best revenge of all. Or you can see how, what am I talking about? Okay, what are you gonna do about it? This is the last step. Okay, wait, let me just reiterate that because I started just going on a tangent. The third step is to care about your own feelings. An example of that was to be not calling yourself stupid for having emotions and instead trying to acknowledge, understand them, and clear them up. You can acknowledge, understand, and clear up your feelings by 1, labeling how you feel. 2, understanding yourself and why you feel that way. 3, see what actions you can take to either A, change your feelings, or B, use them to your advantage and pour them into something that's gonna benefit you. And that's it, folks. That's all, folks. In the description, I will list several books and videos that you can watch to also help you to stop being an emotional zombie. This video is getting so long, so I'm gonna have to chuck a